Okay, so welcome to my YouTube channel. I got this inspiration to start this channel from one of my friends, Haram. He's making his own vlog channel. He's gonna be going over things and doing his own thing over there. Go support him if you can. Um, so I got this idea from him, and I have some things I want to share. I'm gonna get off my chest. And one of the things I'm gonna be talking about today is one of my hobbies, watching movies. So I have a DVD collection, and I'll be going over every single CD in depth. I'll be going into it a little bit, and yeah, okay. So I have quite a few. So this might be a long video. Um, First one I'll start out with is "Call Me by Your Name," Luca Guadagnino, Timothy Chalamet, and Armie Hammer. But Timothy Chalamet. If you know me, I'm a big fan of Timothy Chalamet. This is one of my favorite movies by him. It's one of the best he's ever made. It's probably my favorite Luca movie, even though if I really enjoyed Challengers from last year. But yeah, that movie's really good. Some of the best cinematography in like ever. It's really pretty. The landscapes, the love story is heartbreaking. It's truly a generational movie, and will be passing that down to my children. It's so good. Okay. Second movie we have is Dazed and Confused. If you've seen this movie, it's a classic. Richard Linklater, about a group of high school students who join up at the end of summer and go, like, just shows their summer and going to parties and whatnot. I actually found this at a Goodwill near my house. It's incredible. Some of the best everything music, the Bob Dylan scene when they walk in, Matthew McConaughey walking into the bar or whatever. It's beautiful, beautiful scene. One of the greatest movies of all time. Classic comfort movie. I love the scene where what's his face crumbles up the football paper saying he won't smoke marijuana and throws it at the coach. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Okay. Okay, here's a special one. I have Eraserhead, Criterion Collection, really important, R.I.P. David Lynch. Want to get more into his movies. I've seen Mulholland Drive and Eraserhead now, but I want to get more into Twin Peaks and that stuff, and some other stuff too. Some of his later works is kind of interesting to me, like Wild at Heart or like Inland Empire. But yeah, it's really pretty. It has this, you can open it up. There's a little booklet inside with the CD. I'll read that at some point in my life. My beautiful girlfriend got it for me for my birthday and Christmas. So yeah, that's Eraserhead, David Lynch. Beautiful, beautiful copy. Found this one at Second and Charles in Decatur, Alabama, if you know where that is. That's where I got it at. Beautiful, great little store. Love to go there. It's a good place to just go out and find movies at. And with this next copy, I found it at Second and Charles as well. This is one of my favorite ones I've ever found there. It's a gold case of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the classic horror movie from the 70s. Classic slasher, redefined the genre, basically started the genre. It's a 2-disc CD or DVD set, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I bought this. It's nice and beautiful. I've already said that, but yeah, it's one of the best movies of all time. Toby Hooper, great director. I need to get more into his stuff, but he seems like a guy I'd be really into. Makes really good, one of the best horror movies of all time. Probably my personal favorite horror movie of all time. Between that and like Psycho or something like that. It's a classic that set the standards for what horror movies are, or slashers. Um, Next movie I've got is Dead Poet Society. I actually found this in my stepdad's DVD drawer, and I just decided to take it for my own. He's not using it. Classic boy movie. Yeah, it's a classic. Robin Williams. Don't miss it. Okay, sorry. I had to cut out. My girlfriend called me. I had to tell her I was making a video. So, anyway, Dead Poet Society. It's amazing. Robin Williams. If you love private school boys stuff, like if you like the Holdovers or anything of that nature, this would probably be one of your favorite movies of all time. It's incredible. One of those movies that's like undeniably great, and you kind of can't. If you say it's not great, I'm probably gonna look at you in a way, and I'm probably not gonna like you very much. Yeah, that movie's really good. Now I got a Velvet Underground Criterion Collection. Bought this at Barnes and Noble, and it was $40, a little much, but it's beautiful. It has a little booklet. I've actually been through it. I've seen pictures of Lou Reed, Nico, and all them. Really cool pictures. Thought about cutting some of them out and putting them on my wall, but it's really good. Need to watch it. Need to sit down and watch it. Haven't got the chance to yet, but I got the DVD. It's a really cool picture of the man right there, like a little infrared kind of situation going on with it, but it's great. Love the Velvet Underground. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Then we got a Miyazaki film, Spirited Away. One of these movies that really helped me in my love for movies and really defining me as a person. I think this is one of my favorite movies of all time, like probably top 5. It's beautiful. It's full of childlike wonder and creative imagery, and just seriously probably the best animated movie of all time. So creative, so much story building, and story building isn't as much of a big thing to me, but this movie really hits it on the head. And like sci-fi is I'm kind of iffy on, kind of, but in like that kind of like supernatural element, I prefer more like realistic grounded movies, but this movie hits the nail on its head. It's incredible. Top 5 movie of all time for sure. Next I've got Napoleon Dynamite. American classic. It's incredible. I love the scene where Napoleon puts the tater tots in his pocket and then eats them in class. That seems hilarious to me. Something about the dry comedy just really works for me. On a personal level, I'm not more like the super laugh track movies, but this movie is not that, and it's incredible. It's hilarious, so funny. Nothing much inside there, but it's a classic. You gotta go see it if you haven't. The ending scene almost made me cry. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now the next movie is one of my favorites of all time too. This might be top 5, and it's a little different from Spirited Away, but I've got a Blu-ray copy of Spring Breakers. If you've ever seen it, Harmony Korine. Harmony Korine's one of my favorite filmmakers. While he's divisive, and Gummo's not exactly my favorite, I love Spring Breakers, and I think it's one of the greatest American-made movies of all time. Really, just like of its time, very of its time, and I get why some people wouldn't think it's great, but me personally, I think it's incredible in imagery and everything you can imagine, or at least I'd want in a movie. So James Franco, Selena Gomez is really good in this. I think, religious imagery and just commentary on American society in general is really, really good. I think it's really interesting, really thought provoking, and I kind of get more out of it every single time I've watched it. And it's definitely one of my favorites of all time. The next one I've got is Belly by Hype Williams with Nas and DMX. This movie is incredible. American movie, amazing gangster movie. It's one of those ones where I have it rated a little lower than I'd probably rate it now. I have it at a 3.5, but with a rewatch, I kind of watched it on low quality too. I watched it on like a website that was probably not the best to watch it on, but it's amazing. Really beautiful cinematography. Nas's dialogue, I think, is really authentic and powerful. I know some people might say they don't like Nas's dialogue during the movie, but I think it's incredible. I think it's one of the best gangster movies out there. Go check it out. And if you like Nas and DMX's music, it's like perfect. Like, I just love seeing Nas talk and like act in the movie, and then seeing DMX, I know these guys and kind of attribute that with each other. I like both of their music. It's really good, really incredible. Yeah, go check it out. Definitely recommend that one. Last one I got this one along with my Belly CD at a antique shop over where I live. It's Black Swan. It's incredible. It's like Whiplash, but for girls. And I like it more than Whiplash. But Black Swan is really good. Really into the ballerina imagery. I think like ballerinas and stuff is really beautiful and graceful. It's really good. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's one of my favorites for sure. Definitely go check it out. Aronofsky. He's a good director. Definitely would go recommend that movie to anyone who's interested in it. One more thing. That's it on my DVD collection. But one more thing I want to shout out. You see that poster over there above my bed frame? That is Paranoid Park. That is one of my favorite movies of all time. And before I got a haircut, I had a similar look to him, and I attributed it has Elliott Smith everywhere. It's one of the best like thrillers I think of all time, in my opinion. It's about a teen who's a skateboarder, and he kills a guy in an accident, and he's like dealing with the grief, and it's beautiful. And it's Gus Van Sant, who's probably one of my favorite directors of all time. Made some great movies. Good Will Hunting. Movie's incredible. Go check it out. Go check out Paranoid Park today. Please go watch it. It's incredible. And I have the book along with it that I want to get to eventually. Please go watch that movie. It's incredible. It's a little bit of an underrated Gus Van Sant masterpiece. Yeah, that's it. This is wraps on the first video. Yeah. If you have any thoughts on any of these movies that showed up, please let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe today, and yeah, that'll be it. I'm out. Peace.